Hello, online crew. How are you today? How was your weekend? I hope it was awesome. So, today I want to chat with you about your results. And if you're not happy with your current results of where you are in your business, I'm going to give you 5 steps to think about, to really think about in relation to how you can change those results. And ultimately, you probably know where this is heading. It's all got to do with you. It's not to do with a social media skill or a reel or a TikTok or something that you can create on social media. This has to do all with you. So, this is an important conversation. I hope you listen to this conversation and that you've got a pen so you can write down these 5 steps that I'm going to give you throughout this live so that you can really think about how you can actually change your results. Because here's the reality, and I really want you to think about this. Like this is where the rubber meets the road kind of statement is your reality right now. The money in your bank account, the reality of where you are in your business is an absolute reflection of your current mindset and where you're at. Okay. So if your reality is growing, you're booming, you're getting more money in your bank account, you're doing good things, you're talking to more people, you're getting some more results in your business, things are slowly growing, then your mindset's growing, you're doing some things. If you're stuck or you're even going backwards a little bit with the money in your business or no money in your business, or what you're doing, maybe you're doing less than what you've done before, just remember your reality. You should write that sentence down. Your reality is a reflection of your current mindset. So it gives you a lot of answers in relation to sort of where you're at, where your thinking's at, maybe where your belief is at, maybe where your action is at. Like, does that kind of hit home a little bit when you think about, okay, my current reality of my business is a reflection of my current mindset? Okay, that's probably true because I'm not really in the groove, or I'm not taking enough action, or I don't really believe, or like, does that sort of equate for you? Let me know. So I'll get to those 5 steps in a minute. But if we haven't met before, my name's Helen Martin. I'm your online crew captain. I'm here for our amazing online crew, which is entrepreneurs, home-based business owners, direct sellers, social sellers, those in network marketing, multi-level marketing. And you want to build your business with integrity, but utilizing the skills of social media, modern social media skills, but wanting to do it in a way where you're a human before a marketer. If that's the way you want to build the business, your business, then you're in the right spot. I'm in the industry with you, building a team globally, but it's really important to me to be a human before a marketer. And I do like to use social media and modern social media strategies to build my business. So that's what I talk about here. Okay, so if you are here with me live, say hello so I can give you a shout out. See where you're coming in from. Hello, Merla. How are you? Hello, Laurie. Happy Monday in your part of the world. Happy Tuesday morning in my part of the world. Hello, Dale. Hello, Sheila. Laurie, yep, seeing some results, but it's in direct correlation to the amount of work I'm doing. Point in case, Laurie, thank you for sharing that. So Laurie's having some results, but it's to do with more things happening in her business, probably because there's more effort being put in or whatever it is that you're doing, Laurie. So great correlation there. Hey, Terry, how are you? It's great to get back to your awesome trainers. It's lovely to see you here. Haven't seen you for a while. That makes sense. Helen, hello, Christina. Great to see you on live. Hey, Katie, great to see you there on Instagram. So let's have a look at it. Have a think about your last 90 days. How's it gone? How's your last 90 days in your business gone? Good, better, improving, slow, backwards, nothing happening? What's going on? So just sort of sit back for a second and think, okay, how have the last 90 days in my business, how have they gone? If it's not really where you want it to be, you have to realize something has to change. You don't want to go on another 90 days with no results or very little results. So just sort of look yourself in the mirror and kind of say, okay, how did the last 90 days go? Okay, not the best. No growth, little growth, or little growth is growth. So little growth is still good, okay? But just maybe you want more growth than little growth. Like just evaluate that for yourself and to kind of think, okay, it's not really where I want to be though for the last 90 days. So something has to change. So here are the things, I'm not at the 5 steps yet, but here are the things that I really want you to sort of think about. The thing with network marketing and, social selling, whatever you want to call it, and being in the thick of it every day is your thought processes and your mindset go to what you need to do that perhaps you don't want to do. Like the activities that you need to do, reaching out to people, doing social media content, creating reels, or whatever it is that you do. You're thinking about the thing that you have to do in the moment, sort of every day, day in, day out. But it doesn't really sort of reflect where you're headed. You have to constantly. So I don't know how you introduce this. This is something you need to think about. But where is the vision of where you're headed? Do you really stop and think sometimes, or do you forget about that? Most people forget about it. They forget about where they're going, the reason that they're doing it. Why is all this hard work, worth it? Take my different kind of circumstance, but to make it relatable, take my health journey at the moment. So I'm doing things that I don't really want to. Well, I do want to do them, but they're kind of tough. Like I'm eating really clean foods. I'm still not really exercising much. That's just part of what I'm doing at the moment because I'm on this weight loss journey. I've lost 13 kilos so far, which is, I don't know if you talk pounds, 26 or 28 pounds or something like that. So I'm doing things every day that I don't necessarily kind of want to do. Like I'd love the yummy food, or I'd love the chocolate or the chips, or whatever it is, or my gin or a margarita, or whatever it is, but I'm resisting all of that at the moment because I've got a vision of where I want to be. There's an end goal. Do you get my point around this? I have to consistently remind myself in that moment when I want something to eat that I know I can't eat at the moment. It's the vision of where I want to end up that keeps me driven to do it. So I know a lot of you know this, but it's really important for you to revisit what the hell you're in this business for. What is it that you want to achieve for you and your family? Like all the talk around, if your why isn't big enough, it makes you cry. I don't believe in all that crap, but I do believe in purpose. What's your purpose? What's your vision and things like that? And sort of kind of revisiting that. And then with that, so let's go back to my health journey. So that I've got a vision of where I want to end up, and that's what keeps me moving every day, day in, day out, to eat the healthy food and do those things, okay? And I also have a huge expectation of myself. My expectation of myself right now on this journey is that I prepare the foods that I need to. Am I spending more time in the kitchen that I really don't like to do? I mean, I didn't grow up with a mum. She passed away when I was young. I'm not one of these girls that cooked in their kitchen with their mum for hours on end and love cooking. I hate it. It became a chore to me, and it's just not something that I was brought up with, unfortunately. So I'm not a big fan of spending a lot of time in the kitchen, unfortunately. It's just who I am. So what am I doing? My expectation of me, though, right now is that I'm spending a lot more time preparing foods, shopping for the right foods, all that kind of stuff. It's my expectation of myself to get to my goal, get to my vision. Are you following along here? What's your expectation of yourself with your vision for your business? What do you expect that you should be doing? And are you doing it? You have to look in the mirror. Things have to change. If you're not happy with your current results, if you're not happy with your current results in the last 90 days, you have to take it back. What's your vision? And don't make it too big because you won't get there. If your vision's too big, the rank is too high, the volume that you need to chase is too high within the next 90 days, bring it back. Bring it back to the sort of the immediate vision, the immediate goal, and then marry that up with what is your expectation of yourself to get there, and stand by that. I know what my expectation of myself is. I know what it's been for the last 40, 41, 42, 43 days. Oh, I'm on day 44 today of my health journey. I've not wavered. My expectation of myself is to stick to it. So think of this like your business. What's your kind of goal? But what's your expectation of yourself? What do you expect that you should do to get to where you want to go? And worthy yourself enough to follow through with, that expectation. Have you ever really sort of thought about that in what's your expectation of yourself to get there? What do you know that you need to do? And thinking, about that is act in a way where those expectations are absolutely non-negotiable. So what do you expect of yourself to get to the vision of where you're going to go? And you make that expectation of yourself non-negotiable. My expectation of myself on this health journey, it's non-negotiable. I'm not wavering. I'm not eating chocolate. I'm not going for the ice cream. I'm not eating a cracker. I'm not eating anything. That's my expectation of myself, and it's non-negotiable at the moment. So this is making me really think a lot about how I treat my business, and all the effort that I'm putting into that journey, I can absolutely put into my business journey, and so can you. Does this make sense? So I know you've heard all of this stuff before, but you need to revisit this kind of stuff, because here's the deal. People can lose weight. Network marketing is proven. It works. There are leaders in your company, whatever company that you're in, proving that it works. So if there's people in your business that are succeeding, there's people in my business that's succeeding, but I'm not doing as well as they are, or you're not doing as well as they are, what's the difference? What's the difference between somebody doing really well in this industry that's actually proven to work? It's proven because people are doing it every single day. People are getting customers every single day. People are rank advancing every single day. So it's proven to work. Why isn't it working for you? What's the difference? Put it in the comment section. What's the difference that other people can do it, but maybe you're not doing it, or you're just not at the level that you may want to? You don't need to be at the top level, but what's the difference? It's proven to work. Losing weight, anybody can lose weight if they do certain things. Anybody can eat healthier if they do certain things. Anyone can make network marketing work if they do certain things. But what's the difference? Nobody's putting anything in the comment section. Okay, I'll come back to that. Just know that this is proven to work, and it can work for you. It's just popping up now. Hang on, just checking in what Beth's saying. Makes sense. We all have to keep checking in with ourselves and what our purpose is. Yep, all of that's important, Laurie. You absolutely have to know what your worth and your vision is. I've been doing a lot of thought about that in reference to my health. The supplements I'm taking absolutely work, but not on their own. I have to put the work myself. It's up to me just a little typo there. Okay, so Beth's kind of said it. Laurie, consistency or influence, they're both important. Value you, that's basically kind of what it is, to value myself enough. It's and that as well, Laurie, mindset. It's you. It's all of those things. It's your consistency and influence, like Laurie's put. It's your value of yourself. It's your mindset, as Laurie said there as well. It's your consistency. Negotiating with myself, Christina. Why am I not getting the results I want? It's you. And it's where your current mindset, at the beginning of this video, I said to you, your reality, your current reality in your business is a reflection of your current mindset. It's you, it's your mindset, it's your expectations of yourself. It's your non-negotiable expectations. So you have to kind of revisit the vision to keep doing it. Otherwise, you just don't. How many of you fail with food? How many of you have gone on a diet and you've failed? Or you've lost some weight, but you put it all, back on again? It's because the vision of what you really wanted isn't strong enough. My vision is very strong for my health at the moment, and I've not wavered for 44 days. I did have a glass of wine and a gin on the weekend, but I was allowed to because I was off my 40 days. And I didn't put on weight, so I'm happy with that. Like, a different story. I'll get sidetracked in that. But you have to but if my vision wasn't strong enough of where I wanted to be, I wouldn't be doing all the hard yards now. So you just have to do this, guys, with your business. It's why are you doing it? Because sometimes you forget why you're doing it, and you get bogged down, and you're sitting too much in here, and too much thinking and not enough action. But you've got to have non-negotiable things and expectations of yourself, and value yourself enough, and value the vision of where you're going to follow it through. Otherwise, you forget, and then you don't, and then you think too much, and another 90 days has gone along, and you're no further in your business. In fact, you're probably going backwards. So let me get to the chase. Have you got a pen? I've got these 5 things written down, so I'm going to read them out to you. So here's 5 steps to get you back on track. And it's not rocket science. You've heard this before, but you need to do these kind of activities to bring yourself back to where you need to be to get the results that you want. Okay. Number 1, you've got to write out your vision. Pen to paper, don't type it. There's so much science behind what happens when you put a thought through a pen onto a piece of paper. Don't type it, write it out. Okay. So what's your vision? Now, you can write vision till the cows come home. What I'm recommending you do to keep it within, a realistic time frame is just the vision for the next 90 days. Call it a goal, call you what's your vision for the next 90 days, okay? Then number 2, write out the vision is the overall arching vision of what that looks like. Number 2 is then defining the goals that meet that vision. So what do you actually need to do to align with that vision? Because some of you have a vision, but your goals and your actions are not aligned with that vision at all. You're just not doing what you know you need to do. So number 1 is defining the vision and writing it down. Number 2 is establishing the goals that align with that vision. So the things that you know you need to do. Okay, there's a purpose behind this, so follow along with me. Number 3, what do you expect of yourself to meet those goals every week? So they're like weekly goals. What do you expect of yourself to do from those goals every week? That's number 3. Then number 4, break it down. We've got to reverse engineer all this stuff, remember? And those of you that know how to do it, even reverse engineer your numbers. So your vision might be a rank, your goal might be a number. Okay? Then you need to break it down. And what do you expect yourself to do every week? Then number 4, break it down even further. What do you expect yourself to do every day? Every day. Not when you feel like it, every day. What is your expectation of yourself to do every day? And number 5, when you work that out, time block it. Make time for it. Do you know how many people I know write goals, write out what they need to do, and then they do nothing with it? Because they don't make time in their diary for it, and they prioritize everything else and all their other family members and kids and husbands and wives and grandkids and everybody else, because they haven't time blocked when they're going to work on their business, which is actually their non-negotiable expectations of themselves. Your business is just as important. It's your business. If you had a store, if you had a shop front, like you had a whole lot of investment in a building and a business and whatever, you would have to go to that shop every day to open those doors to open your business for you to make money. Otherwise, doors closed, no business. How many of you have got your doors closed? Really? Honestly? Like you haven't got any expectation of yourself to build your business in a day, and the days go by. You're not talking to anybody. You're not creating any social media content. You're not doing anything towards your business because you haven't time blocked it, and you're busy with life and everything else that gets thrown in the way. It's just you don't have any expectation of yourself to build your business. Is that what kind of person you want to be in this industry? So let me just run through those 5 again. 1, write out your vision for the next 90 days. Number 2, write out your goals for the next, say 30 days that align with that vision of the 90-day goal. So just stick to the 30 days. Then number 3, what do you expect of yourself every week? Because some things might not be daily, they might be weekly. Then the next step is, what are your expectations of yourself every day? Every day. And when you know what it is that you need to do every day, then go and time block it and put it in your calendar and make it non-negotiable, because you're worth that. Sometimes you need to take a step back and just reorganize your thoughts and your activities to get where you want to go. So I'm going to say this one last time. Your current reality is a reflection of your current mindset and activities. So if you're not where you need to be, you need to do those kind of 5 steps to just kind of, okay, I need to reset. I need to reset my thinking. I need to reset my expectations of myself. I need to reset my activities. I need to reset what I expect myself to do. And I'm going to make that non-negotiable, because my business is important to me because of the vision that you've got. There's no way I could stick to what I've done for the last day 44 today in my health journey if I didn't have a vision of actually where I wanted to end up or set myself expectations. My expectation is that I don't slip with my eating or, all of that. Like, I've got huge expectations of myself, and I'm doing it and I'm living it and breathing it. And I'm actually really proud of myself. Now my job is to bring more of that, like that same structure, because I've proven to myself I can do it. I bring more of that structure than I already have into my business, because that's what's going to get me to where I want to go. Okay? Prove to yourself you can do it, and make some non-negotiable expectations of yourself, because your business is just as important as the other things in your life. You're worthy of that, and you're deserving of that. But we know network marketing. We know network marketing works. It's all around us every day. But why isn't it working for you the way you want it to work? It's probably because of your expectations of yourself with building your business. They may not be strong enough, or they may not be aligned with your vision. So you've got a vision, but you haven't made the time to write it out and map it out and have non-negotiables for yourself that you just do even when you don't feel like it. You don't think that I don't want, the yummy things. And when we go out, it's extra hard. And any of you know my story over Easter? Man, that was hard. Everybody was drinking out at the farm with us and eating chocolate. That we always do a Easter egg hunt with the kids. Chocolate everywhere, chips and crackers and drinks and whatever. I didn't waver the whole of Easter because it's that important to me. So it works. You're like my health journey, it's up to me, but my business journey is up to me. It's not up to my upline, downline, sideline, whatever. It's up to me. So treat your business like you do other things, that are really important to you in your life. Okay. Just checking on a couple of comments here. Merla, I'm all about what I am willing to put into it. Yeah. Dang on me. I need to have a come to Jesus meeting with myself. Go into the bathroom and look at the mirror and have a conversation with yourself, Laurie. Beth, but I'm changing that. Too much. I'm back. Trainings are good if they're bite-sized trainings and you listen to like this. Like you're listening to something and it's like, if it resonates with you, go and do something about it. Go and take those 5 points and actually revisit it and write out and make some non-negotiable activities for yourself. Like go and do something with this kind of information. Faye, we spoke about this at our meeting last night. Did you? Well, there you go. Can you share tips on how you talk without any slides or paper in front of you? I've got paper in front of me. I've got notes in front of me. I always have bullet points in front of me, every single presentation that I do. And I just said to you, I've got these things written down and I picked up my piece of paper and I read from them. So I just have key points that I don't write word for word because I'm not really having a conversation with you then if I'm just reading and talking. So I'll just have key points that I want to talk to you guys about. And then, occasionally I'll look down and you may not even notice that I'm actually looking at my notes, or I'll tell you that I've just got them written down here. So I'll read from them. There's no problem with having notes. I either have typed notes or handwritten notes for every single live that I do. And if you have notes, just say I've got some notes here to keep me on track, and just tell your audience that. There's no harm in that. That just makes you human. And that's our motto here, to be human before you're a marketer. Okay. Yes, Facebook user, I'm not sure who that is. Believe that you are worthy to do something different, not just the job. You are all worthy of great success. We're all born with opportunity to be amazing human beings, to have amazing amounts of money in our bank account. You've just got to believe it's possible. But you're the only one that can make it happen. So go and make it happen. So I hope that encourages you in some way just to revisit your vision, your goals, your activities, and your non-negotiables. And as I said, I know you guys all know that, but sometimes we just need to have a look in the mirror and just, take a step back to really, make it happen and not make excuses and not go another 90 days without any results. Okay. So I hope that's helpful. Oh, I forgot to mention, if you're still here with me, I completely forgot to mention this. I'll be talking about it later in the week, but we've got a 10-day video challenge. I'm doing another video challenge. I haven't done one since December, but I'm doing one in May. It starts on the 16th of May. You'll see posts going up on all my socials, but if you go to helenmartinonline.com/video, helenmartinonline.com/video, then you can register for the 10-day free video challenge coming up starting on the 16th of May. More information to come, but you can actually register now. So you can do that and join us on Clubhouse tomorrow. And coaching community training. I've got a great training for you guys. My phone's going off. My connection's poor. Everything's happening right now, and I need to be on another call right now. So all these things I've forgotten, but all good. Hopefully I'll see you guys on Clubhouse tomorrow, and I'll see you here live later in the week as well. Bye-bye.